Hello, I'm doing things a little different today. This will be more of a vlog style video because I have something really exciting happening today and I want you to be a part of it. I'm going to put these down and then I want to tell you what's going on. Okay, so I don't know if you remember, but I think it was in the winter months. I had this little pamphlet from Heirloom Roses and my arbor with the Eden rose, it's all dreamy and stuff. It was like it was like the centerfold of the gardening magazine. So I was like geeking out about this. So anyhow, they are coming here today to shoot their marketing materials here in my garden. And I can't tell you like what an honor it is for me as a garden geek and especially a rose lover to have them want to come here to shoot my garden. Like, it's so amazing. So I'm kind of fluffing some stuff up outside because I want to get ready for them so everything looks nice. I'm a little sad because we got some like 90-degree weather here not too long ago, which is really hot for this time of year, and it scorched some of my roses, but I still have some blooms coming in that look really pretty. But what I need right now is your opinion, because they want me to kind of like walk through the garden and give a bit of a garden tour and talk about my roses. So I'm excited to see like their camera equipment and everything. The tech geek in me is excited to see this portion of it, but I'm also worried about what I'm going to wear for this. So these are my options. I want your opinion. Oh my gosh, this dress like is so iconic. A big part of me wants to wear the fire ants dress. Like, this is so perfect for the garden. This is an old Anthropologie dress. Gosh, I think this one probably came out maybe 10 or 12 years ago. You might be able to find one on eBay. But this one, I thought would be so great. But then I also thought like maybe this would be distracting because they're going to be using it for their marketing materials. And so if I wear some ant dress, like they might not like that. So I have this jumpsuit, which is really cute. I thought with a little belt and some pearls, and it has bow shoulder strap detail. I was thinking that might look nice. The sky blue color is really pretty. And then I have this cotton maxi dress. It's a really gorgeous, like turquoisey kind of color. It's kind of feeling that one, not sure. And then I have this one that's more like cottage style. It's like this gorgeous terracotta clay color and it's all linen. I like this one because it's like fitted at the waist with that full like 50s kind of skirt that I like. So those are my options. So if you could like comment and let me know which one is your favorite. I guess this video, I'm already going to be doing the tour, but so I'm going to be picking my favorite, but I'm curious like what yours was of all of these, I guess. But I was thinking this might be nice too. I was just kind of leaning on it because it has it's got the bow shoulder straps, which I think will look a little feminine and sweet out there in the roses. All right, before we head outside, I have so many things to show you in the garden. I got some new plants that I've been having my eye on. I had a couple die, which was kind of a little celebration for me to get some new things in. And then I got some new to me patio furniture too that I'm pumped up about. But I was gonna make one of my Live It Up little drinks here. Last time I shared this with you, I put it into a smoothie, but you can just put 1 scoop into just plain water or mix it with your favorite juice. But I think it tastes so good, you really don't have to mix it with anything. The original flavor, that's the one I have here. It kind of has a little bit of a minty flavor to it, I'd say. This one I haven't opened yet, but it's the wild berry. I just want to show you there's 2 different options, but it's full of all these veggies. Like, it's made with organic veggies and not a bunch of icky fillers. I like it for me because it's been helping a lot with my digestion, and that's something I noticed that really like ties hand in hand for me with my energy level. So I love that about it. And I also don't have like that afternoon kind of crash you can get like with caffeine related things. Clicking the link in the description box and using my code is going to get you 15% off. I've been mixing these up to take to the gym with me, because it has like, look at all the good stuff it has in here. It's got like B12 in here, iron, magnesium, zinc, potassium, like all these good things that you need. So if you want to check it out, make sure to use my discount to snag that 15% off. Okay, I want to bring you outside and show you some of the flowers right now. I did pick some of these along the driveway. This is a spray rose called Parfait, and I love this because it has little like pink ruffly tips. Do you remember this vase? I got this at Goodwill like years ago. It's a Kate Spade vase, and it's like hot bubblegum pink, and I just love it for a little vase next to the sink over here. So I use this like next to the kitchen sink, or sometimes I'll bring it in the bathroom too, but it's such a pretty little piece. Okay, I want to go outside and show you some of the updates, and also kind of give you, I guess, a little bit of an early garden tour right now. So this was kind of my little spot that I wanted to work on this year, because you're actually standing like at the kitchen door right here, and this is where I go in and out and make dinner and things. So I wanted to have a little space where I could kind of relax out here. Maybe if something is on the grill, I had somewhere to sit. So I recently went to this estate sale down the street, and I ended up getting an entire set, just like my peacock furniture, for a friend. And then I kept the little settee in this table, and I spray painted this. My dad helped me. We drug it out in the front yard one day, and I had some paint left over in the garage, and so I painted it like this really cute kind of pastel blue color. And then look at these cushions. I just got these at Home Goods. I was looking at Goodwill with my mom, and I couldn't find any decent outdoor cushions that were floral. It seemed like everything kind of had a beachy look to it. But I saw these at Home Goods, and they have that blue color that I painted the peacock set on the flip side, and this cute little like jute ruffled detailing. I thought these were really pretty, and the yellow in it matches the house. It's kind of like the perfect pairing. It's funny, I do the same thing every year out here. I have this little like recipe, I guess, for my pots, but my favorite, I don't want to say like a term, I guess it is a term, it's a thriller, a filler, and a spiller. So if you're gonna build some kind of flower pot, like think of it like an arrangement like that. So I've got my filler, my begonia, because it spreads out low and wide. My what is it? Filler, my thriller. It's like a tongue twister. The thriller is my firecracker fuchsia, and then I got my spiller here. I don't even know what these things are called. They come back every year, and I usually divide them and I poke them into other pots, but by the end of summer they are clear down to the ground, and they're just like kind of whipping in the wind, and they're just starting to bloom. This one over here is starting to get these little yellow flowers on it, which is really, really pretty. But I just love these. They love the lighting on this side of the house, and it's kind of nice to have some flowers out here, because this is the door I really go in and out of through the kitchen and stuff. But it feels good to kind of beautify this space a little bit. It was getting kind of junky over here last year, and now I have somewhere kind of pretty to sit in the morning, sit in the sun, barbecue in the afternoon, and I really like it over here. So my Eden up here was looking so beautiful just last week, but we had a couple days over the weekend. It was like, I think it got up to like 95 degrees. Everything was just scorched out here. That's abnormally hot for this time of year. So I have like peonies blooming, things like that don't like a lot of heat. Everything just got torched. But I still have some nice blooms. So I hope that they can find a few that they like for the shot. I usually get like 2 to 3 bloomings out of this. So I think this next week here, I'll deadhead everything and get up here, and that way I can refertilize again and then get another like crop of blooms. I gotta show you, this is the new thing that I added to the garden over here. All right, so I have to tell you, my goal was, like with this space when I started designing and planting everything, I really wanted to be able to come out here and just pick free bouquets. That's all I was thinking of, was just color and like endless bouquets. And this year things are really starting to fill out enough where I think I can just come out here and pick as free will. But when you first plant a garden, you might get a couple flowers on your plant, and you feel like, oh, I can't really cut anything because I can't steal all the flowers from the garden. And now this year, things are really coming in to where I can just come out here and wipe them out. But one of the things I wanted to add was like more filler type of flowers. And I finally found baby's breath. I did buy a seed packet, and they never came up. I think they got mistaken for a weed and pulled out, but I was able to find a really nice big plant at the nursery. The thing I'm worried about though, it said it grows in a zone 3 and we're zone 7 here in Oregon Valley. So I'm hoping that it'll be okay. I planted it here. This mainly gets like afternoon and lunchtime type of sun, but I thought it looked really pretty underneath my Cinco de Mayo rose for a little kind of cloud-like accent. And then these are white Shasta daisies that are going to pop open here in the next week or so. But that's going to look really nice. I'm excited for them to see the Cinco de Mayo rose. This is one that's kind of I guess more rare to see in a garden. This one has really beautiful kind of ruffled petals to it because they're reminiscent of those really pretty Mexican skirts and how they like move and flow when the dance is. Oh, Toby. Sorry, you had a cat butt. I know. All right, this one over here is really cool. Someone in my mom's neighborhood ripped this out and like threw it out for trash. Can you imagine a rose? Who would do that? But I rescued it, or my mom rescued it, and she brought it over here in a big trash bag. And last year it was just kind of like this gnarly like root system and like half dead leaves and flowers on it. And so I pruned it all down. I put it back in the dirt and then with some new soil to kind of like boost it. And I added some fertilizers and stuff, and it's just like going nuts. This is one stem here. And so you could like basically cut that and have a really beautiful bouquet. All right, so I have to tell you something like really creepy what happened the other night. I don't know what happened the other night, but I come out here in the morning to let Millie go potty, and I was gonna turn the fountain on, and I always check the water level before I turn the pump on and stuff, and it was completely drained. The plug, it has this big like rubber plug, was pulled out of the hole, and then there's like big holes that are dug around the bottom, and it's not like a squirrel, it's not a little squirrel hole. This is like a big thing. And so I was like, what animal would get in? Because you really have to pull on the plug here with some strength. Do you think a raccoon would do that? Like why would a raccoon get in the fountain and then pull it out? Unless they're just like little mischievous little snoops. I don't know why one would do that. I imagine they probably get in here and like want to drink water and stuff, but I don't know why he would pull the plug out. I was like, that is weird. I don't know what's going on. I was going to point like my security cameras around here and see if like I can capture any of the activity. Just because I'm curious like who was in the fountain playing around. It's kind of weirded me out a little bit. My mom's going to help me get a little bit of behind the scenes. She's going to come over later and just kind of be a little bit of a bystander. So she'll just be standing back, like grabbing some clips on my phone, because I thought you might like to see that too. But okay, off I go. I need to go get ready. Hey, Mom.
Baking.
Heirloom Roses just pulled up. Their videographers here. We're just talking about putting on the mic system and stuff. I'm actually really excited to see what kind of equipment that they're going to be filming with, but the weather is perfect right now. It's golden hour. It's probably, I don't know, maybe upper 70s, a little bit of a breeze. The light is perfect right now too, so I think we're going to get some really good shots.
And I think I'll have you step into it from over there and stop there, and you probably stop down again.
Alright, and down low here, this is called Dusty Miller, and I think it's a really great rose companion. It's a perennial, so it comes back every year. For me, it moves on fuller and fuller. It's a little bit wild here next to the patio along the perimeter, but I love the contrast of kind of frosty, soft leaves next to the dark greenery of the roses. This side of the arbor, I tried to find another rose that would be complementary. So this is a Colette rose. It's a little bit smaller, a little more petite, and it kind of has that spray type of look. I love a spray rose because you get multiple blooms on one little stem, and it's kind of like you can pick one bouquet. it's like a quick little bouquet out here. But this one, I actually moved from a couple of different homes. So whenever I've moved homes, the hardest thing for me is not leaving the home itself, but it's actually like leaving the plants and the roses in the garden. So I've actually been known to dig them out of the dirt and bring them with me to my next home. So this rose came with me, and I got this for my 30th birthday before I even knew anything about roses. Okay. Roses always need good. Oh. Sorry, I just start blabbing.
No, it's good. Okay, whenever you're ready.
Roses always need good friends, and in between all of mine, I poked in some Shasta daisies out here because they are heat-loving flowers as well, and they're just a really nice neutral to really let my roses pop.